SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. It's time for me to go back to the base and check in with everybody now that our plan has failed. But we've got a new plan, and also a dead friend, so we got a lot of catching up to do, I guess you could say. Aside from the obvious, Varl's death still don't really sit with me right, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I mean, in retrospect, I can see a lot of signals they were broadcasting that it was coming, but I don't know. I suppose it's meant to kick up the tension, right? Because at this point, Aloy's basically invulnerable. Unless there's a cutscene happening, nothing can really stop her, but kill one of her friends, and I suppose it ups the stakes. I just don't like character deaths for that kind of reason, you know? Well, maybe I'm looking at it too maybe I'm looking at it in too simple of a fashion. Anyway, hi, I'm back. Yeah, that's about... yeah.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Right, but we don't have a way to...
Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
So he's already drunk.
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
Hi.
So... after we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini.
Yeah.
What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
Yeah.
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus.
Yep.
When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
And decided not to do it early enough to save Varl, for some reason.
At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regalla.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
What's the thing I need to do
Word is,
first?
Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove.
What's left of it?
I
I've killed a lot of them.
need to be there.
Yeah, you will be.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Hint, 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 hint.
Strike true as the 10.
Funny that you mentioned that. The word the 10,
The
I
rest
mean.
of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
So maybe sober up a little bit, Erend.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Yeah, I'd imagine you would. Hi.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
And no pressure or anything.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
Sure hope so.
We all are.
Hooray.
Good.
Yeah. Vengeance through bloodshed. Sounds like a great
Before I
plan.
do anything else, I should check on Zoe. That sounded important.
Yeah, you're probably right. For once, I think I might take you seriously, game. If you're actually going to go out of your way to say that, then I might take you seriously and actually go do that thing immediately. Even though everybody wants to talk to me right now because, wait, this is not the right room. This is not the... Hang on a second. What is this room for? Hey, there's something here. Caterpillars and chrysalises. Wait, I've already seen that several times. It's just this room has gotten more robust. Like, Gaia's filled out the trappings, I guess. Gaia and Zoe in combination. This is not the east exit, so why can I never find the east exit? This way. This way. Okay, we're gonna talk to Zoe first, and then we'll catch up with everybody else. All right? All right. Great plan. Hanging out by the springs that she constructed, I assume. Yeah. I suppose she didn't construct the spring so much as embellish it, but I don't remember seeing this here before, so maybe she did change the structure of the rock. I'm not really certain. It's not relevant right now. Hi, Zoe.
Over here, Aloy.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hi. Did you give him a seed pouch? Is that what that is?
We would come out here to tend to the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here.
Yeah.
Now he can always look out at Plainsong and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
Yeah.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
I only knew her for about a
It
day,
wasn't
so...
easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
Dang. How far east did you go? You've been busy. So that's his seed pod. I guess that makes sense.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow.
Come on, read the room. BGM, get with what she's singing.
Still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
Oh, no kidding. Huh.
I'm with child, Aloy.
Yeah, I figured that's what the gesture meant.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
Uh-huh.
We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
So it's even more tragic, is what you're saying.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
He did seem to be pretty good at reading, Aloy. Takes some doing.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
You know, hopefully I do better on that promise than the last time I promised to look after someone, huh? I was wrong, by the way. The music,
I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Right.
Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
Just in case I'd forgotten what the plan was, I guess. Anyway, the background music was in fact playing the same song that Zoe was singing, but it was playing it a half step lower in key than she was singing it, which is why I wanted it to get its act together. So you can sit with Varl now. Much like you could visit Rost in the previous game. And I didn't even know that I could do it. I didn't realize it was a thing you could do regularly. What happened to my arm? Why do I keep scratching my arm like that? Anyway, I didn't realize it was a thing in the previous game, so we're gonna check in on Varl with regularity, I think. Starting right now. Okay. Probably because we just did visit with Varl, so to speak. There's not much to say at the moment. But we'll be checking in regularly, Varl. Sorry they done you like this. Sorry you got used to make a dramatic point. You're a good guy. All right. Well, let's go do the thing Aloy said, and also talk to everybody. I'm sure they have things they want to say. That's sticking out further than I remember. I just ran face first into a bamboo rod. I feel like that would really hurt. Good way to lose an eye. Okay. Yep, everyone wants to talk. Okay.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Catalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
Oh, come on. She's trying to make a connection here, Aaron. You two don't have much common ground. You gotta work with her here, dude. I know everyone's mourning, but so is she. Hi, Aaron.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else.
Everybody needs
I'll
that
be there when you
attention.
need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good.
I know a lot of people have in your past, Aaron.
Glad you're back.
So am I.
And it's also nice that the Zeniths didn't kill anybody else while we were all split up like that, huh? How's your training going?
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone.
Yeah, I know.
I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
This is the
Understood.
first step on that particular course of action. Companions. Well, I suppose Varl, huh?
Do you think so will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love.
Yeah.
I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Yeah, I suppose. All right.
I need to get going.
Yep.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regalla's entire army by himself.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably do all
me a
right.
favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
Wasn't on
I'll do
purpose.
my best.
Was not on purpose. I got basically kidnapped, but like friendly kidnapped, sort of. All right, I have to go around the counter to talk to Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regalla's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
That's the whole point.
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
Enough said, I guess. It feels really silly bringing up your training at a time like this, but okay.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and Catalo have fought them before, so
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills.
Wow, you're on top of things.
Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
He is that. He's kind of got the berserker thing going on, you know? Companions.
how's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair.
That's good.
Because that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Sometimes. And that's all we have to say about it. The Zeniths.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tanakh. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Okay.
Let's hope we hit our targets.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regalla, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Blood-crazed Tanakh. Well, I suppose if anyone's in a position to be criticizing the Tanakh approach to things, it's probably an Utaru, but, yeah.
Aloy, do you have a moment?
I suppose that I do. I was coming to talk to you anyway. What's up?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini.
Yeah.
Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We already knew that one, though.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I
Sure.
didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use.
What on earth is it? I'm not going to find out until after this conversation, but let's talk about your training.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tanacht, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum.
Yeah.
There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen.
Yeah, easy to do.
But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly.
Yeah, a little bit. Fortunately, not so much with the killing of each other all the time now. Unified front and working against the machine seems like progress, you know. Thanks, Hikaru, for that. Companions.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others.
Yeah, you don't know anyone well just
Zoe
yet.
and Aaron seem to have taken to it the hardest.
Yeah.
But I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
Yep.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
Worked on the ribs.
I don't know. I try not to think about it.
That is definitely true. Just sort of take that stress and convert it, like divert it into action. Just continue shooting people in the face. That's generally my thing. Companions?
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Katalo more than most.
No doubt.
If I were this Regalla, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regalla still has a lot of machines on her side.
And that's about all that's left.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works.
It wasn't all my plan, admittedly. There's a important step of it, which was, why can I never remember her name? Tilda. Yes, Tilda. Important contributions by Tilda, but she's also, you know, kind of snooty, so whatever.
Anything new around here?
Katalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home.
That would be treasured anywhere.
Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers.
A prosthetic that can just
But
attach and then it works like a normal
knowing the
arm.
Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Well,
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
I suppose.
Exactly.
Well, the Zeniths.
Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek.
Yeah.
Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her.
You think I should?
Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted.
Yeah.
I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Oh, yeah. Always. I mean, that said, she is still, you know, effectively immune to anything we can throw at her. Why is this highlighted but not with an exclamation point? Data on Leviathan. Talk to me about it.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons.
Simpler that way.
But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close.
That is true.
His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple.
Because humans.
Truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll.
Crisp
it's a
scroll.
splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way,
I mean,
twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
a lot of the,
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
well, yeah, that's kind of his
No.
job.
nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
You have come a long way, haven't you? Anyway, yeah, it's kind of hard for the Quinn to shake off that particular structure, given that it is enforced by y'all seem to live within a caste structure, yeah? And it seems the upper castes are very determined to keep things that way, so it's understandable. But good job escaping from it, I guess. Bye.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
Hooray.
I know.
Okay, let's go talk to Kotalo, I guess. I'm sure he'll want to chat. He'll want to talk all the time, for sure. He'll have all the patience in the world for conversation. Why can I never find this guy when I want to? Why can I never find this guy when I want to? Kotalo, where are you? Where's Kotalo? Does he not... oh, he left.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh, look at him being thoughtful.
I just know they meant a lot to you, and
Thank you, Aaron.
Look at that. Nice gesture, Aaron. Kotalo's not here, of course. Kotalo left to, wait. I don't know what she gave me. She gave me a thing for getting the data from Leviathan, but I didn't bother checking when I finished the conversation because I'd forgotten about it. New inventory stuff. New outfit? Utaru Protector. I suppose it could have been that. I don't remember where I got the Utaru Protector armor. Was it overdraw damage coil? I don't think so. It could have been anything. I have no idea what she gave me. It was probably a cluster of objects that are not easily visible here. Oh, character bios. I haven't been looking at the character bios because I figure the game will probably include most of that information. I hope that's been okay with everybody.
He's just gonna be standing there.
I think I already mentioned that, though. Sorry, I thought Zoe was going to go on about that. Alva, you want to say something else?
Oh, back already?
You got an exclamation point over your head. A little bit of meta thing. Hey, the Zeniths. Sure, what did we forget to talk about?
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Right, yes.
Did she say why she saved you?
Wait,
She knew Elizabeth Sobek.
but the rest is going to be the same conversation, isn't
Used to
it?
think
That
helping
first
me
line was
was
different, but
honoring
everything
her
else is
in
going to be
some
different?
way. She was willing to.
But you
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
hired
yeah.
them, I'd be
Be careful if I were you. Yeah, okay. Cool, thanks.
I'd need to.
right.
Great. So the first line can be one of two iterations, and they both are considered new information, and therefore that happened, I see. I see that Zoe did not forget to fill up the superior supply cache, despite circumstances. Well, cool. Thanks. All right. So, let's go construct the Sunwing thingy. Right, of course. The icon has been replaced with the golden diamond, because it's what I need to do for the quest. Here we go. Sunwing override available. I have to craft it because I didn't actually extract it from the core with my spear. I see. So it's not corrupted or anything, it's just I have to specifically put it together. All right. There we go. Great. I did it.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing.
Go to the peaks above the base,
I
okay.
think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Sure, there should be.
Yeah?
I was thinking it's far further. When you have the time,
Blow some steam off?
Oh, sure.
sorry about the
Yeah,
flowers.
Of course.
might be a way to deal with my anger.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
He's a resilient one, that errant, and accommodating with these things. I'm not in this conversation. I should stay out of it. Okay, I understand that there's a data thing somewhere around the base that I missed. So I'm gonna have a quick sweep here and see.
It's a shuttle.
Oh,
Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility.
sure.
Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
It's all going to be okay. We can't give up now.
Wasn't planning on it, but yeah, appreciate the consolation, I suppose. All right, let's check around. A lot of stuff has been fleshed out since the last time I gave this place a thorough once over. So let's just see if
There's
I find.
Gwen stuff in here now.
Oh,
Must be all of us.
yeah, I suppose that makes sense. So each of these bunks. Wait a second. Okay, so this is... Ah, data. Common language. This is going to be the one, yeah, in the comments specifically. I was saying how I didn't seem to make sense that the Quinn spoke English, and apparently there's a data point around that explains that. This probably is it. Common language, or common language. Ever since the expedition landed and we encountered barbarians, sorry Tanacht, a question has been gnawing at me. Given the massive distance between here and the Great Delta, how is it possible that we all speak the same language? I mean, the legacy tells us the ancestors had many languages. How did it all get reduced to one? For questions like these, it's handy to have a friendly superintelligence around. I love Gaia. She's so nice and patient, even when I can't stop talking, bombard her with overlapping queries. And while she can't explain everything I ask her, for this one, she had the answer. This must be Alva, right? This sounds like Alva. Apparently, the Zero Dawn system was designed to release people into the world as young adults after being educated via the Apollo database. I sure wish I could have gone to that school. Language instruction was supposed to be a big part of the coursework. Students were to be encouraged to learn many languages, thus keeping alive the vibrant linguistics of the old world. But when Ted Farrow erased Apollo, he makes me so mad. Zero Dawn reverted to its default language, and that's all the kids in the Cradle facility ever got. So our ancestors, I mean our tribal ones, not the legacy ones, all started with the same speech and never got to learn any more. Mystery solved. Yet another rotten, completely unfair thing that shithead, beg my pardon, did to the world, Alva. Okay. Okay, so even with the deletion of Apollo, the Cradles had default settings, default learning settings that were still in operation, and thus we all learned English. I see. Got it. Well, thank you for the explanation, Alva/Gaia/the game, and also thanks to the person in the comments who was like, you can get an answer to that question if you just go looking for it. Also, why is this thing so...
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, neither are you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
He's doing his best. I suppose we all are, but good on you, Errand. I know it takes some effort to get out of your comfort zone. Both of you. Good going. Anything in here? No? Oh, right, this is Katalo's room. Or the what are all these? Oh, machine strike pieces. Are these the ones that I've collected? Are the missing spots just like ones that I haven't purchased yet? Could be, but I didn't think I had quite that close to all of them. But I do have a pretty good collection at this point. Or maybe that's Kotalo's collection? I don't even know. Oh, these are probably that, huh? Probably. But none of it's scannable, so I guess I couldn't ask about it even if Kotalo was still here. But he's, of course, off helping with, helping at the Capitol, which I should have remembered earlier.
We're taking those space lugs down.
Yeah, I suppose that we are. Real quick. There's a bunch of stuff in my room. That makes sense. Let's inspect. What do we got? Pendant.
All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself.
It's probably pretty
I'll try to
unhealthy.
do better.
That seems like a healthy step in the right direction. She's a different person. You're a different person. It's not that simple. Spear.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
I suppose we could have had that conversation. Well, it doesn't really count as a conversation. We could have had that musing before all this went down with Varl, but... yeah.
So Silent's plan was to trick Regalla into sacrificing her tribe in a hopeless battle against the Zeniths.
Seems to be working, too.
It's so... heartless. Hikaru, Deka, Katalo?
The other Tanakhs whose names I don't actually know.
I won't let their lives be thrown away.
I speak this in secret into the back of my hand. What's this?
Focus. It's Varl's.
Oh. Why did they put it in my room?
I used to think no Nora would ever accept one.
Well, that was
Varl
how
did.
things were.
Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
No matter how hard you tried. Oh, there's more to say. Okay.
I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more.
Cutscenes.
I'd give anything to have him back.
Anything, huh? It's easy to say, but I wonder if it's actually true. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit heartless to be saying at this particular moment. But I suspect there are certain things you would not give. But still, it does feel like there should have been a way to save him. Stupid cutscenes, man. Okay. I think that about does it for the base, yeah? Yeah.
Did you see Katala's new gun? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Has been putting it back on again?
Yeah, he seems happy with
Oh.
it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
Right, I suppose even
That is a happy thought.
so. I guess that's their dynamic, though. Yeah, I suppose at the very least they must have seen it when the arm wrestling happened, huh? Makes sense. All right, let's go tame a Sunwing then. Which ought to be pretty straightforward, I would think. Okay. I hope those things are...
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override.
Yes.
Better head up the mountain.
Yes, you do that. I hope that they are faster at flying than landbound mounts are at running. From my experience, Sunwings are quite fast flyers, but given that there are a number of places around the map that I'm pretty sure I can only access by flying, or never mind, it shouldn't matter. I can just tame one, fast travel to a new campfire, and then call my mount, probably, eh? Probably fine. For a second, I was thinking I would have to, like, hop on and then manually take the Sunwing to where I was, you know, planning on going, which could be very, very tedious, but that is, of course, not how it works, and I should know better. Okay. There we go. So this is why they're all sitting on that one ledge facing out the same direction and not watching each other's backs. It's supposed to make them easy to tame. Ha! What do you know about that? That's
Good.
convenient.
There are Sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
I wouldn't know a thing about that. I'm never stealthy. I don't know what you're talking about. I suppose I could probably just use my Valor Surge, but I think I switched Valor Surges, and if I just tried to use it right now, I'd just be really good at shooting them, I think. So just as well I didn't try. Override. Oh, we can't set them to aggressive. That's interesting. It's not even an option. Great. Maybe it's because it's part of a quest. That's probably it, huh? Mount Sunwing. Okay. Look at that. Why on earth didn't the rebels try this? I mean, they're pretty powerful machines for sure.
I'm in the air.
Yeah, you're also falling. Never go. There we go. There we go. You got it. But like the rebels, right? They don't even use overrides to do overriding. They use corruptor parts. Obtain Sunwing call. Oh, so it's a specific... It's separate from the mounts. X to fly forward. Okay. Perform a barrel roll tap triangle. Ah, yes, okay.
Head rush.
Reasonable. How are you holding on so
Tilda,
tightly?
I'm in the air.
Great.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans.
Sure.
But first you must send out a pulse to activate them.
Right, I did need to
I've
do that.
sent you the necessary software.
Yeah.
To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks.
Yeah, we discussed this.
There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
The last one that remains that I wasn't able to access for unknown reasons up until the point that I got done with the Wings of the Ten. Yeah. That'll be the one. All right. Oh, and it's right nearby, too. That's rather convenient. Okay, fly to the Tallneck. You got it. Happy to. Can I L3 to go faster? Does not seem like it. Just hold X and that's gonna have to be good enough. Works for me, man. Just flap my way over. Man, this is convenient, though. And very pretty.
Arrowhand.
Huh?
I can see the whole village from up here.
Oh,
Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regalla.
Arrowhand. Is that this thing here? That is. Oh, hi. Way to be paying attention. How on earth Did you... If you saw a sunwing flying nearby, right? Why on earth would you take the time to inspect it and be like, wait, there's a person riding that, when no one's ever ridden a sunwing before? Why wouldn't you just, like, either sound the alarm or start shooting? That would be my thought on the matter. But I'm guessing Aloy just comments on things that you fly nearby, yeah? And look at that. Is that a Tremor Tusk? Wait, is that a Tremor Tusk convoy? I don't see an icon for anything like that, but I swear that's a Tremor Tusk. That absolutely is.
Regalla's rebels.
Oh.
Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the Grove.
That's unpleasant.
I hope Carlo and this Noct can hold out a little longer.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. Okay, tap circle to slow down and hover in place. Okay. I tapped it. Do I have to keep tapping it? I do have to keep tapping it. Got it. So there's hovering. What was it? R1 to ascend and R2 to descend? Okay, explain to me one thing, please. Why on earth are the ascend and descend buttons on a sunwing different from the ones when I was swimming?
Oh, how to land this thing.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Land on the tall neck. Land on the tall neck. Okay, so we're gonna slow down to hover. We're gonna descend. We're gonna descend. And then we're gonna just put on a little speed. Just a little bit of speed, not much. R2 land, okay. Thank goodness there's a land button. Wait, that
Made it.
works, I
Just
guess.
gotta override it.
Yeah, sure. Done. Wait. Hopefully my sunwing flew off to a safe distance, because this EMP surge from this thing usually kills everything nearby. Okay.
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
All tall necks overridden. Drove here. Great,
And the
thanks.
energy cells are now primed.
Hooray!
Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
I would imagine that's
Thanks for the assist.
true.
I told you, I want to help.
Yeah. Tap to the sunwing call, use sunwing call, yes. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow! Oh, it just picks me up! Yeah, okay, there's the EMP, and it doesn't hurt my sunwing for some reason. I guess because they're both overridden. That's gonna have to do for an explanation. Alright. Northwest, you say? Gather a Horus energy cell. Very good. Perhaps I shall. I suppose Horus corpses do stick out pretty well. It shouldn't be that hard to find it even without using the map, but, I mean, I may as well, right? Let's see what she has to say anything about Shatter Spear. Isn't that what this place is called? Shatter Spear? I think she was just starting to talk about it. Scalding Spear.
Desert Clan's capital. I can really see the scale of it.
Yes.
The Horus should be northwest of here.
Yes, that is true. See the scale of it. I mean, you've inspected it pretty thoroughly, I would think. Vista points and all that, you know. Oh, right, there's a Vista point that I can do now that I have access to this too, huh? But I suppose I should... Right. It specifically says you can't complete it until after completing Wings of the Ten.
Rebels.
Huh? Where?
Regalla's throwing everything she's got.
Oh, wow, yeah, there is another Tremor Tusk. Where is she getting all these Tremor Tusks exactly? Oh. Did they see me as well? Or no, that was the person in the lookout there. Sure. Uh-oh, something is aggressive? Oh. Wow, okay, the rebels are attacking that guard post. That's a thing that's happening. I should probably... I don't think I can save the one soldier who's probably in the guard post. And I think my mount would almost certainly die, so... Let's keep doing what we're doing, yeah?
Here's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back.
Very convenient, that. Just pops right out like that. I feel like there was an explanation as to why that was when I was talking to Tilda, but I've forgotten it entirely. Alright, pick up. Nice. Thank goodness for one button push for this sort of thing.
Now onto the Grove.
Okay. So we're just...
This from Tallneck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region.
Yes.
I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to.
Presumably, yes.
It'll be useful. Even after I deal with Regalla.
Yes, you know, because EMP bombs are pretty good against machines, and that's primarily what the enemy is here, so... Makes sense. To the Grove, huh? Okay, the Grove is more... It's further south than I was expecting. There we go. Oh, I gotta say, I like this. Tremor tusks all over the dang place, though. I suspect that the ground is actually quite unsafe to travel while I'm in the middle of doing the quest, The Wings of the Ten. It seems like there are tremor tusks absolutely everywhere. So we better just get on with the assault, I suppose, yeah? I'm tracking the wrong thing. Hang on, wait. Turn that off. It's not the campfire, it's the grove itself, thank you. Come to think on it, while I'm flying, I can't save. It's probably fine though, right? Probably out of saves or something. Not too many rebels in the direct vicinity of the grove, so that's kinda nice.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Wait. Oh, never mind. Turns out there were some rebels. Wait, the assault is actually in progress. Great. Well, let's see how well this thing works, huh? All your tremor tusks in one spot. That's very convenient. Oh, hey, I know you.
Regalla's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
And you had to take a moment to gloat. That means you're gonna get bombed.
Now. Here it goes.
Uh-oh, cutscene dropping. Is it supposed to explode on impact? Okay. There we go, nice! Does it actually destroy them, or does it just incapacitate them temporarily? Either way, that's very handy. I did it!
It's Aloy.
How on earth?
Flies in the wings of the Ten.
Yeah.
has turned. Push through.
Nice. Morale boosting. Now if only I could actually help from up here. That guy wasn't even fighting back. What are you doing there, friend? What exactly do you have in mind? Apparently we're gonna go... Where are we going? Oh, we're just gonna fly over the wall. Convenient, I suppose. Oh, wow, this is not going well for Hikaru. Where are all your soldiers?
Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
Gotala, why are you not using your arm?
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
Felt like I should let you know that right before you kill Hikaru.
Regalla!
Hi. Maybe I get to shoot you this time? I really resent last time. You don't even wear a helmet on your raids. It's
Enough
ridiculous.
bloodshed. Let's settle this. You and me.
With bloodshed.
Say when you're on top of a machine.
I wasn't going to use it. I mean, not that you had any qualms about using that approach on everybody else, but I'm much better at fighting
That
off
was
machines
just to get
anyway.
your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Specifically you.
I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
Well, won't that
We'll
be nice?
see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
'Cause she cares about your opinion, Hikaru. Wait, she got to put her helmet on? How dare you? How dare you? You didn't even have a helmet before. Where were you keeping that thing? Do you have a butt storage like I do?
It's just beginning.
Okay. So we're doing a melee fight, huh? Sure, sounds great. I suppose I did train for just this specific thing. Okay, so let's see here. What can I use on you? Hunter bow, let's shoot your helmet. Bonk. Shoot it again, Nice, okay. Okay, how did I do the energy charging thing? Wait, I don't need to, my spear's charged up now. Okay. Let's just smack you real good. Okay, and then blow that up. There we go, okay. Okay, now we recharge the spear. Oh, I've been interrupted. That's a thing that happens. Okay. Very spinny. Not spinny enough, though. Okay. Heal up. You sure do say a lot of things about yourself. She's the lightning and the fury. You heard it here first. Literally, I've never heard you say that to anyone before. Oh, hey. Okay. Is that why I couldn't knock your helmet on? Because you had to have it for this cutscene? Sure. Kicking me off cliffs seemed to like that a lot. Can I have my spear back? Thank you. How come you would just have, like, the same sort of sword as everybody else, but way bigger? Because you're a boss character, I guess. Okay, ranged fight? You don't want to fight me in a ranged fight, but okay. Alright. Okay, well, I'm happy to do it this way. I'm not sure why you would go for this, but... have it your way! Alright. Just, right... Oh, wow, okay. That's the thing you're doing. Not good enough, though. Bonk. That was pretty good. Frost all over the place. That's the thing that you should probably use against machines and not people, but okay. Can I have whatever's in here? Whoops. Oops, explosives. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You'll probably have to come down here to do it, though. Well, you may have the advantage with that giant sword of yours. You got nothing up there, I'm afraid. Cool. Plasma. Sure, whatever, I guess. You're definitely capable of shooting a lot of arrows in a small period of time. I will give you that. But, like, shooting people in the head is what I do full time. This is basically as close to a job as I've got, alright? I'm telling you. Once that helmet comes off, this is over. And it's got to come off eventually. I don't know how endurant you made it, but it seems pretty resilient, but, you know, it can only have so much stamina, is all I'm saying. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Fine. Fine, I guess. Oh, plasma. Don't want that. Don't want any of that, thanks. Okay. I'm not trying to hide. I'm trying to just shoot you with arrows is the thing. Okay, more cutscene. Ah, you have a spike thrower? You have a spike thrower. Okay. I feel like I never made much use of spike throwers. Okay, that's inconvenient, but well done. I knew it would wind up with us on the arena floor, but matter of time it was. Are you coming down here, or are we continuing the range battle? Oh, you're coming down here.
Is where it ends.
Yeah, I suspect you're right.
Yeah, it is.
Hooray. We agree about something. There are not many of those things, you know? Alright, let's refill my healing pouch, and let's try shooting you in the face some more. Right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Very sneaky. There we go. You know, I still have that power shots thing. Wait a second. Did you learn that from the what was it called? The Enduring? Of course you didn't, because she refused to train you because she thought you were too angry or something like that, right? Didn't seem like much of a great reason to me, but that's what she said.
When you're beaten, all will see you for the Carja puppet you are.
Okay, whatever you say, I guess. That didn't do much. Let's try with the with this one. It takes a while to reel up a shot, of course, but I've got power shots going. I may as well use it. Where are you going? Oh, come on! How dare you with the fake out, stop running, and then start running again? How dare you? Ow. Alright, alright. So did that smoke bomb confusion not actually do anything to you? Because it seems like it didn't. What do you mean? What do you mean with that one? She just squatted down a second and that was enough? Cool. Well, that did some damage anyway. Kind of a waste of power shots, I'll be honest, but, well, it's okay. It's alright. There. Nice. But I still can't knock your dang helmet off. I swear, I had so many chances to shoot you in the face before you put that dang thing on. Well, I just apparently didn't feel like it. I'm a capricious one sometimes, I guess. Okay. Were you just insulting the Nora in general? Is that what you said? The Nora should be shedding rivers of blood instead of crying tears of salt? Did I hear you right? You've only ever met one of us. Maybe Varl. Did you meet Varl? He's dead now. I mean, it wasn't technically your fault. A lot of things are your fault, but that one wasn't. That one was my fault. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You need to speak with subtitles if you want me to understand what you're saying over there. Shouting through that mask of yours. I mean, come on. It's like trying to listen to Darth Vader over here. That's a little bit of exaggeration, of course. Wait, okay. I thought, wait a second, did you say the 10's blood will flow? Wait, your helmet came off. No, yes it did. Okay, somehow I just missed. I don't know what that was about. The 10's blood shall flow? Is that what you said? I didn't think you'd given up on, like, the Tanakh religion. Thought you just didn't like Hikaru. That's a totally different thing. Okay, so you don't have a helmet in there anymore, so therefore we're going to fight with your plasma sword, which is a thing that exists. Can I have it when you're dead? Because, like, it seems pretty neat.
I will carve my story into you.
Okay, good luck with that. I mean, you haven't managed to hit me once with that thing. You might get a chance eventually here, but it's not going well, I gotta say. You're just not dodgy enough. Or not anti-dodgy enough. Okay, there we go. You did get your hits in. Good job. Good job. You hit me a couple times. Barely put any plasma on me, though. So you might want to work on that. Oh, your sword's already not plasma-y anymore. I wonder how it got like that in the first place. Not sure. Anyway, I could fight you in melee, I suppose. It would seem appropriate, but I'm not gonna. Oh, I missed. That was a... He made a noise like a tiny dog.
If you offered your blood, I'd spit it to the soul.
Okay, whatever you say. I couldn't understand you through all the arrows, I'm afraid. Sorry. Okay, yes. No. Good. Oh, was that not quite enough? It seems like it was enough. Do I have to hit you in melee to actually finish this or something? Is that what's going on? There we go. Sorry, what were you saying? You never get to finish it, will you? Oh, now Hikaru's here.
Here I am again. On my knees before bootlets and cowards.
Okay.
Go ahead. Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
Honestly, why are you not using your arm, Katala? Wasn't it specifically for this sort of thing that you had it fixed up?
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate.
Uh-huh.
I spared her once. It only made things worse.
I mean, yes.
She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
You just had some differences of opinion that never
She's dangerous, all right.
went away.
But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Are we going to try and recruit her?
Cowards. What more do you have to conspire about?
I have no idea.
Whether you live or die.
I mean, that is a pretty important one. Okay. So we can just kill her. We can try and extend compassion and spare her, but, you know, that, like Hikaru mentioned, that went poorly for him last time. Also, Kotalo probably wants her dead for sure. This isn't easy as the intellectual option. What does that even result in? I'm kind of curious what... Because this is the time to use that brain of yours, Aloy. You got a dang good brain. This is the time to use it. Honestly, I don't know what you were seeing in her. How could we possibly win her over to any productive purpose at this point? All she wants to do is kill Hikaru. And lead the Tenakth against the Karja. Do we have a way of talking her down? I can't imagine, but... I'm going with this one. Because I want to see what potential there is here. Aloy sees something that I don't. So let's see what she sees.
You led a rebellion that tore a tribe apart. All for bloodlust and revenge. Maybe the only thing you deserve is to die right here. Or maybe... that fury can be directed at the real enemy.
You want to ally with her? How can you even trust her?
Despite all that she's done, she's never been one to break her word.
I mean, that's... not...
And will she give it?
That's the question,
Don't
isn't it?
beg for my life. Decide.
Oh! They did it again! They did it again! Try and explore your options and... Okay, no, that actually makes perfect sense. I was going to be critical, but no, that makes perfect sense. That gave me a little bit more supplemental information. She... Okay, so here's the thing, right? The only time I've chosen to kill someone when I had a choice in these games was Nil. And that was because he was killing for pleasure. He would take any excuse he could get to kill people. And while, admittedly, the way I play Aloy tends to be kind of bloodthirsty, usually she has a reason. Always she has a reason to admit. Like, whether her reasons are legitimate or not is debatable sometimes, but she has a reason for killing people when she kills them. Regalla, kind of the same principle. She has a goal. She kills people to achieve that goal. We have goals that are in opposition with each other, but she's not just like a straight-up killer like Nil was. Admittedly, Nil's still alive. I can't do anything about that. That's canon now. Nil is alive. Whether I shot him in the face a whole bunch of times or not, he's alive. I'm kind of curious to see what they do with Regalla if I leave her alive, but I feel like Kotallo's going to be mad if I do. Oh, come on. See now I'm thinking too hard about it. Now I'm thinking they might pull a Mass Effect, and if I spare her, she might swap into my party instead of Kotallo. And that I don't care to see happen. Certainly he's angry. Sorry, oh man. Oh man, I like Kotallo a lot, and I don't want to lose his approval is the thing, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good reason to kill a person when I have the option of not. Well, the thing is, worst comes to worst, as long as it doesn't close off options with Kotallo for me, the worst that Regalla could do is start another rebellion, and then I'd go knock her down again. But if she had more information, if she knew about the Zeniths and how hopeless her agreement with Silence is. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm going to give her a chance. I really hope that Kotallo doesn't abandon my cause because I do this, but I'm going to give her a chance.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
I know.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
You accept it then?
My blood is yours.
Really?
Your enemies are mine.
Well, that was easy.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
Huh.
I'll hold you to it.
You don't have a helmet anymore. I can shoot you in the head anytime.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, they're... Okay, is that a happy fist gesture, or is that an unhappy fist gesture? I'm having a hard time telling. Hi! I thought I killed all of the...
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove.
Sons of Prometheus.
Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regalla.
That's me.
So, state it.
It's for her alone.
Uh-huh. And you're in a position to negotiate, of course. He goes for it anyway.
Interested party.
Silence. Figured.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
Okay.
I'll see you back at base.
Cool. Thank you for still trusting me.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
What did you have in mind?
With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
I mean, it seems fair.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Okay, hang on just a second. This clip's about to end. Sorry about the awkward pause. Okay, we're back. Thank goodness I can pause the game during cutscenes. Sorry about that. Here we go again. Right, armor. You were saying you wanted to give me armor. I was distracted.
Thank you.
By the end of the first hour. I'd imagine I will not be using your armor, but thank you anyway. Because it's almost certainly not stealthy. I know your style, Sekaro. All right, Silence, let's hear what you got to say.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
More than you think.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Yeah, if only it was that simple,
Wrong.
huh?
I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found.
Where are you hiding
It's
anyway?
just better than anything you ever came up with.
Fancy that.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
I mean, it's pretty important
Why would I agree to that?
to save the world, dummy.
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's a pretty good bargaining
So
chip.
meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong.
Man, that place is gonna
Time
get
to submit to the inevitable silence
super
and follow
tense.
the person who actually knows what she's doing.
Hooray.
Don't be late.
Wow, I can just dismiss him too. I didn't realize that was a thing. Smash. It seems like it would be hard to do that in my wicker boots, but okay. Flew on the wings of the 10, trophy earned, I
Tilda,
did it.
You there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
I mean, he didn't
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
he didn't technically
Now that I can fly,
agree to it,
I
but
will see what else I can do before I head back.
ah, I see. So the plot progresses at this point if I go back to the base. Interesting. Interesting. And Aloy is recommending that I check out things with the wings of the 10 before I do that. Oh, that is interesting. I wonder if that means that I have to do all my side content before I go back to the base at all? It's possible. I don't know. That's the wrong button, sorry. Okay, so what's this outfit that Hikaru gave me? Oh, it's not even legendary. Tanakh High Marshal. Mixed gear. Gift from Chief Hikaru. Such armors were only worn by those he trusts completely to keep the peace. It still doesn't cover my dang midriff. You can't fool me with your tattoos. That's absolutely exposed flesh. Resonator blast, melee damage, low health melee, mounted archer. Yeah, not wearing that. I feel like that armor doesn't even know what it wants from itself. We're not wearing that. Okay. All right. Well. Now see, normally, with the episode length I've been going for lately, I would probably go back to the base and, wait a second, there's a bunch of people who want to talk to me here. This solves my problem. I was going to say I didn't know what to do, because usually I don't do it just an hour-long episode. But what I can do, I haven't been back here in a great deal of time. I can investigate this place more thoroughly. People want to talk to me here. Apparently, I was supposed to recheck out the holograms after we mended them. Apparently. That was another thing that the comments pointed me towards, so I will check that out. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to push you around. Hi.
To attack the Memorial Grove. That is treachery.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's your capital city. Of course, that is how it works. There's a lot of people who want to talk to me here. You were always expecting. Hey, you're still around. How you doing?
So, Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name.
A couple.
I'm guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Hopefully.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace.
Mm-hmm.
Not just between the clans, but with the Karja too.
Notice I'm specifically talking to Dekka.
You have my word.
I was talking to Dekka.
And until my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
I didn't even make eye contact with you, Cavo. Anyway, thanks, Dekka. I suppose that particular.
Regalla's machines in a single strike. Impressive.
Some people want to get pedantic about the definition of decimated. Fortunately for you, I'm not one of those people.
That was some trick you pulled. Downing Regalla's machines in one swoop.
I mean, we just had to talk about it and such. It's fine. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the conversation with Dekka had to go that way because it's not required that you saved Cavo. So the possibility exists that that Kava wouldn't even be there.
Commander will pick you as a marshal candidate?
I think that was two different people trying to talk to me at once, but we'll talk to you first because this is where I was actually going. Hello, Ateka.
Ateka. I figured I'd see you here.
Of course. The Lowland clan fought for our own today. And like the day Hikaru conquered the Grove, we stand victorious.
I guess.
I see the same look in his eyes as I did then.
That's probably good.
Hope restored. His vision for us endures.
He'll need your continued support, I'm sure.
No doubt.
And he will always have it. Thank you for everything, Aloy.
Sure thing. Why did you do the little hand gesture as you said my name? Is a little bit strange, but fair enough. Anyway, who was it you who was trying to talk to me? Oh, hey! Chitaka! I forgot that you might... I don't think I knew you. It's Draka. I suppose where there is Chitaka, there's probably Draka as well. Let's talk to Chitaka, because I don't hate you. Hi!
And so the Wings of the Ten found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Chitaka.
Don't like people talking about me that way.
But we will always be in your debt.
Well, we'll see how Regalla performs on the Allied side, and then we can answer that particular question as to whether you're still in my debt or not.
Over here.
Yeah, I see you, Draka. I sure do see you. What happens if I just... yes. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about that? Takato? Takote? Takote. Hello.
Takote. Thought you'd be back at the Bulwark.
Let it be known that the Sky Clan defended the Grove today. As hopeless a battle as it was.
And yet we won.
Until you flew in on the Wings of the Ten, that is. We are in your debt.
Hooray.
You fought for your tribe, so your debt is paid.
On your way, then.
Okay. So are we both trying to dismiss each other as hard as possible? It seems like that may be the case. Power struggles. Anyway, sorry, Draka. Only a little bit sorry. I'm not really very sorry. Hi.
Aloy.
Hi.
Never doubted you knew how to make an entrance with that. That was something else.
Didn't think I'd find you here.
Look at that face.
You know, I just thought a battle that'll be sung about for generations wouldn't sound as epic if the Desert Commander were missing.
Great. That look of utter disgust on Aloy's face. I didn't actually realize that she was supposed to be quite that fed up with him. Oh, hi. I mean, you were there when I spared Regalla. I feel like you might not be as enthusiastic about things, but anyway, hi.
Marshal Avira.
What did I tell you, Aloy? You get into the craziest of fights.
That is true.
And I saw it with my own eyes. Best day ever.
Okay.
I'm just glad I got here in time.
Yeah.
So what's next for you then? The scabs on the glowing island?
That's the plan.
Soon. Yeah.
Then their days are numbered. Good luck.
Thanks. Guess we'll see how good this super weapon of silences is. Anybody else want to talk? I'm surprised that some of these people aren't getting exclamation points over there. Gara. Who are you?
Your part in today's battle will be recounted for years to come by me and all chaplains who come after.
Are you the one who's collecting the black boxes? Who I haven't given any yet because I'm a jerk? Hi. Oh, you're not a person who wants to talk to me. You're just a guard standing awkwardly in the middle of the room. Got it.
The chief would be dead by Regalla's hand if it weren't for you.
I don't know about that necessarily. Because, I mean, yeah, he was outnumbered by 1 or 2, but, like, supposedly he's good at fighting, right? Anyway, I hear that I'm supposed to rewatch these holo projectors now that I actually have restored them. So let's go ahead and do that.
Out in the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Meals, ink, bruises. These daredevils of the sky shared it all.
Is that where the data point discovered military life are restored, I suppose? I'm guessing that's where the tattoo tradition came from then? It said they shared ink after all, so I suspect that's where that came from. Sure, sounds good. I am surprised somewhat that the restoration of the holograms didn't change anything around here, but I suppose it's still an ancient relic. It's still...
The grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot
Sure. I guess I'll do that.
Actually flew.
Hi.
Honor and strength.
Conditioned for any climate.
Yes.
JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
And that's all you have to say about it? Gold Mountain. R. Sure. Are you a person? No, you're just a soldier.
You flew on the wings of the 10. Defeated Regalla. What next?
Are you a person? No, you're just a soldier. Wow, that's a terrible thing to say. I'm sorry, but he doesn't have a name is all. Yeah, see, he doesn't exist. He's not a person by the standards of the game. I'm sorry. Oh, hi. Ritaka! Oh, right. I suppose you would be here. Hello.
Regalla would have killed me for being born Karja. I'm glad you defeated her.
Cool. I guess I wasn't expecting you to be quite so enthusiastic about seeing me, but I guess I did just save your clan or something. And I didn't even get a cutscene for your conversation. I guess because you're an optional NPC, right? You could just not do that quest, not do, Why can I not think of her name? Hang on, I'm gonna find out. My hunter, my hawk. What's her name? Where's her thing? Talana, whichever it is. Talana, I think. If I just hadn't done Talana's quest, then you wouldn't even be here. So, that's a thing. Anyway, let's see this.
JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover.
So you fly on the wings of the 10
Shush.
and count Karja
Shush.
Not an ordinary Nora, are you?
What? Oh, right, you're a Karja. I suppose you would know about the Nora, but... Would y'all stop talking to me right now, or about me, or anything like that? I'm trying to watch the Hollows. Anyway, there was, the spear. The Desert Clan capital was visible in the backdrop of that particular one. I don't think I'd noticed that before. I mean, it's been a long time, so... We already talked. And I did snub you on purpose. But then I talked to you. Why are you still being petty? Hi.
Who am I to argue with the champion?
You know, the fact that you brought that up is actually vindication for my decision. Because you should not have killed the chief. Anyway. What's this? Wait. No, I already watched this one. I've walked in a big circle. I'm wasting time. I never noticed your extremely stupid haircut. Let me see that. Let me see that. Hey, let me see your hair. What is that? Oh, no. He just has black paint. No, we don't need to speak. You have a black... He put black paint around the side of his head. I thought that he had left like a strip of hair unshaven between the top knot and the bald bottom. Gosh, thanks. Let's see. There were no holograms in Hikaru's throne room area, right? There's just some Untala. Oh, Untala is the person who wanted the black boxes, right? Maybe? Okay, we do have another holo projector here. Let's see this. Maw the arena, sure. That's not actually where I am, but fair enough.
JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection.
Right, because y'all were fighting the government. Because the government wanted to ration your water, and therefore, when you resisted, they sent machines, and you fought the machines, right? That's what the 10 did. That was their whole deal. I remember. Anyway, hello, Untala.
Is that playback device working properly?
Yes. Thank you for helping to fix it.
Oh, sure. So... trade in recordings.
I have more voices for you to preserve.
All of them, you might say.
You honor the fallen.
Hooray. Do you have anything of interest, or is it just the same? It's the same stuff as always, huh? Well, that's fine. Okay, let's see. I don't have any Thunderjaw tails, but those are actually not difficult to obtain. Dreadwing fangs. I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of those. Dang it! I feel like I should trade in on my black boxes because Okay, Scorchers are nothing. Scorchers I can fight any day of the week. Stormbirds are a bit of a pain to obtain, and apparently I need... Oh, you know, I think I made a quest to upgrade one of my pieces of equipment, and I already got the second storm cannon I needed for that, and I never used it, did I? Tremor tusks are a pain, but they're probably less of a pain now that I'm max level and all that. That said, okay, I'm going to be going into the mountains because now I have a Sunwing access. And as far as I know, there are Stormbirds and Tremor tusks up there. Like, I've seen their spawn points for them that I couldn't access because I didn't have access to flying. So maybe I should just grab a couple of tails just in case I need them. We'll just grab a couple tails. Oh, you only have one tail. Okay, well, I'll buy your tail. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, you got one of everything, don't you? You got one of everything. I'm supposed to trade. Oh, you know, I misunderstood. I thought I needed to decide which of these things I wanted for these black boxes, but no, I get one of each of them. That's what you've got. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Now I feel real silly. There. Now you got all your things.
That's the last of the voices I can detect.
You found them all.
I did.
I was worried that the Delvers would have looted them before they could be recovered.
Surprisingly, they got to none of them.
The voices of these ancient soldiers deserve to be held in honor, not sold as entertainment. I will make sure everyone who comes to listen knows that it was you who saved them for us. From one recording to all these, now I have the chance to learn so much about this forgotten war.
I suppose that you do.
Thank you. It will make me a better soldier, a better Tenakth.
I'm gonna just not mention about the ornaments to you, huh? We're just gonna not talk about that. Because I feel like you might have some issues with that. Wings of the 10 plus 1. What the heck does that mean? Wings of the 10 plus 1? Obtained Wings of the 10. Oh! She gave me a blast sling called Wings of the 10. Death flies on the wings of the 10. Passed down from one elite champion to another, this prized weapon has rallied Tenakth troops and claimed decisive victories. How did she have this? Bizarre. But thanks, I guess. So we got explosives, advanced explosives, and adhesive rounds. Oh, that's a thing. I haven't had a good weapon that does adhesive at all this entire game, so I've never really used this stuff. I bet it's good, though. I should probably look at what that takes to upgrade at some point. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've definitely heard these. Great. Yep, I definitely already listened to all of those. She's just listening through all the black boxes that I listened to already. I suppose it's possible that she would react to them differently than I did, you know? Like she might have something different to say at the end of each one of them, but I didn't get that impression anyway. I think she just listens to the audio files when she's hanging around. Hikaru walked this way. When he left the room, Hikaru went this way, but I don't see him now? I already read this, right? Yeah, I sure did. Is Hikaru just not here anymore? Did he go into the underground area? I kind of want to talk to him again. But it may be that he just sort of has despawned because he wants to go be by himself for a while. I don't know. This is the hatch that led into the underground area, and it's closed. I guess that makes sense. It required very specific permissions to get in there, and I no longer have those permissions, I guess. But certainly nobody else does either, so that's why you keep it closed most of the time, right? That does make a lot of sense. And he's not in the area overlooking the arena. I guess that's not too surprising. No cool route going on. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that we've done what we needed to do in the Grove. We talked to all the people who wanted to talk to me, and also the ones who didn't want to talk to me, and also the ones that I didn't want to talk to. And so that's good, right? That's probably good. I think that next time I may actually try my hand at the arena. It's kind of an... I forgot how tired she gets if you make her run too much. It's a bit of an awkward time to do it, I suppose, given that we were just on a giant plot roll. But then again, I need to interrupt the plot roll to do this at some point anyway, so this might be as good a time as any. You're not a person, are you?
Many of our soldiers will be
Oh,
lining up at our
Machines in one swoop.
I know
who are you? Aroke. Wait. Were you the guy who had Cavo, like, was keeping Cavo prisoner? I think you were. Weren't you? Aren't? I don't remember. I think that's who he is. I'm afraid I don't specifically remember him. But that's okay, I guess. Hello, Draka. It certainly is. Goodbye. Kara? I still don't know who you are.
Many Sky Clan soldiers joined Regalla's rebellion.
Is that so?
I doubt Tekote will accept them back, if they even want to return.
So you must be someone associated with Tekote. I genuinely don't remember you. I'm sorry. You even got the throat maw. I remember commenting on your throat maw, but I don't remember you, which is weird. Who's the scab?
You up for a game of strike later?
You asking me?
Okay. But you should know that I got some
From Wallbreaker to the wings of the Ten. Well, it wrapped up a lot of deeds.
How am I supposed to listen to the NPCs talk if you're going to interrupt them with subtitles? All right, fine. It probably doesn't matter. It's probably fine. Ducka? No.
Legends walk among us, and she is the proof.
Cool. Thanks. I sure like it when people talk about me that way. All right, listen, we're going to call it good for today, okay? It's a little bit on the short side and a little bit of an anticlimactic ending because I kind of drew it out there while I explored, but I had to do it sooner or later, and I guess I could have done it at the start of the next episode, but now we don't have to. Now we can do it. No, we just did it. We don't have to do it again. Okay, great. So, next time, I think I am going to take another shot at the arena. There's a lot of places I can fly to now that I will fly to before we get too much further on. I'm not positive if I'm not allowed to go back to the base until I've already explored all of them. I'm not sure about that. I kind of hope that's not the case, but honestly, I don't frankly know. But in any case, we're done for today. So thank you for watching. Yeah, hold that particular thought. I would have been closing the episode off because it seemed to me that all there was left to do here was the arena, but of course that's not true at all. There's one other thing, and that is the final Machine Strike player. And this seems like a perfect time to go do that, because if I do the arena next time like I'm planning, I'm guessing it's going to be a bit of a long one, because I'm sure there are a lot of fights in that particular sequence, and I'm guessing I'm going to have to do several of them repeatedly in order to meet their expectations. Hi, Ducka. And Kala. I guess everybody would want to talk to me, huh? Hello, Ducka. Nope. I said I was going to do Machine Strike, so people who don't want to see Machine Strike probably already left. So, Machine Strike. Yes, we're just going to do Machine Strike, and we'll talk to NPCs and do the arena and such next time. So I just need to find the... No. I'm pretty sure I already proved my worth to the clans. Don't think I need to worry about that at the moment, but I'll probably do the thing you said anyway.
There's only one move left for you, my friend.
Who? Vicalo. Okay, so there's actually a second NPC at this particular table. This is different. And Vicalo's the one who's losing, right? Lake Ta and Vicalo. So you're the expert, are you? I think. Let's find out.
I lost. Again. How? I had a Thunderjaw on there.
Strategy.
The strength of your pieces doesn't matter if you don't know how to use them.
That's true.
Even the weakest machine can get you a win if your strategy is sound.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you know how to play this game well.
Of course she does. You're talking to the best strike player in the clan lands.
How about we play a few games then? Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
You know, if this guy's done.
But you did help the tribe. Let's say I'll play you if you can beat my student here on all his boards.
Oh,
why do I have to?
Interesting.
Fine.
So I have to beat Vicalo.
Difficult task ahead.
And then I get the chance to fight Lake Ta. Oh, okay. Can I talk to you before we start playing? Why would you tell me that and then lock me into fighting the... Okay, so Vicalo's an expert and she's the master. I do, incidentally, like the how a lot of these side quests. You know, the melee pits, and now this too. Dump out into a thing where basically you meet the Grand Master of whatever it is you're doing, and it's an old woman. I very much appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to not fight you right now. I want to talk to her about her pieces.
We'll play some other time then.
We sure will. Okay. So you're just a strike vendor for the moment. I see, I see. Well, let's see what you got. Anything I don't have? Doesn't seem like it. You do have a lot of... Oh, Dreadwing strike piece. Okay. Okay. So it's got... Oh, all right. Whiplash. At the start of each turn, all pieces within attack range rotate 180 degrees. Interesting. Okay. Tide Ripper, Shell Snapper, Slitherfang, Trimmer Tusk, Stormbird. She's got everything. Frostclaw, Thunderjaw. Oh, she's got Slaughter Spines, but I can't afford it. So Fire Claws and Slaughter Spines are the two legendary ones. And Slaughter Spines have... Let's see, short attack range, but it has the spray ability of the Bristlebacks and oh, what are they called? The squeeze bottles. What are they called? What are they called? The big guys that shoot their goo. Hang on, Bellowback. That's it. Bellowback, yeah, they're basically like an aerosol unit, you know? That's what I was thinking anyway. Probably not a good way to describe them, sorry. Dreadwing, we buy a Dreadwing. We buy a Tide Ripper. We buy a Shell Snapper. We buy a Slitherfang. We buy a Tremor Tusk. We buy a Stormbird. We buy, nope, I got a Scorcher. We buy a Frostclaw. Thunderjaw. I'm guessing if I fight this guy, I'm going to get the Thunderjaw, so I'm going to not buy the Thunderjaw, okay? Okay. Sweep. Oh, dang, that's really nice, though. Is it a melee type or is it a gunner type? Dash type. Dash type with sweep. Oh, man. But no, I will resist. I will resist. And I'll bear in mind that I need another circulator in order to get this thing. Okay.
So you're sticking to the pieces you've got. Fair enough.
No, I'm not. I bought most of your stock. What are you... I feel like that particular interaction at the end of vendors is supposed to be based on whether you buy something or not, and it seems like it usually is glitched into thinking that you didn't buy something. Wow, how did you know my name already? Interesting. Anyway, yes. Sure, let's do it. Let us do this thing. Okay. Oh, you get an Elemental Claw Strider strike piece for beating him. Well, shows what I know. Still, I'll hold off on the Thunderjaw for just now. Unless... No. We're good. Okay, it has deleted my sets again, and that's just as well, because I bought a whole bunch of new stuff. So let's see. Frost Claws. Attacking machine on marsh terrain will turn that terrain into grassland. Interesting. So if you attack someone at a disadvantage, it puts them at a less of a disadvantage. That's not great. It's much like a Fire Claw, but has less movement, and also it makes the terrain stronger underneath them. And it's worth the same amount of VP, so I'm really not sure why... Oh... Weak point in the front, strong points on the sides. Whereas the Fire Claw is just armor in the front and weak point in the back. Butts to weak point, as with many of these things. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Did I get any new gunners? Rock Breaker. Oh, I did get that fairly recently. Fast movement, long range, altering terrains. Raises the terrain underneath the opposing piece, much like the Frostclaw would do if you were attacking a marsh. Behemoth. Okay, dash type. I did get the Slitherfang. Wow, VP 9. After inflicting damage, terrain will okay, the same alter terrain thing. High range, moderate movement, dash type, high attack. Okay. Tremor Tusk. Much lower VP than I would expect. A dash type with sweep, much like the Thunderjaw that I didn't buy. Interesting. So you could technically do a team of 2 Tremor Tusks. It would be pretty hard, though. Dash type is hard to use, as I have found. Plowhorn. That's the name I couldn't think of last time. That's what dire horns are made out of. Okay, Dreadwings are 5 VP. Not as high as Stormbirds. Okay, let's see here. They have that Whiplash ability. High health, medium movement, high range, okay attack. Stormbirds have the advantage of 1 more movement, and also they have the sweep ability, because they're just big. pull type. We got a Shell Snapper, no skills on it. Just high health and a lot of armor. And we have a Tide Ripper. No skills on that either. Okay, I'm inclined to try the Stormbird. It's a swoop type with sweep, and that it's a swoop sweeper, and I'm thinking that might be quite good. So, we probably want something that can then alter the positioning of my opponent, right? I could do a Snapmaw and send in a 1 VP as well, but do I have anything that's good and also 4 VP? A Ram type, maybe? All the Ram types are 2 VP or lower. Interesting. Do we have a decent gunner? Oh, the Ravager is 4 VP. Okay. And the Stalker is also 4 VP. And the Stalker's attack is not to be sniffed at. It's really, really high. It doesn't have much health, but it can hit like a truck from range. Stormbird Stalker, how about it? How about it? Let's do it. All right.
Board set.
Okay, he's got a wide maw, and I can't tell what the other pieces are. Let's just set myself up here. Okay. Stormbird has 3 movement, so let's go ahead and drop it in the mountains for now. Roll her back, all right. And I've got a Stalker. High-ish movement. We put him in the hills here. Try and send him after the wide maw. Sure. Sounds good. Scrounger. Scrapper. Okay.
Here I go.
Okay, you retreat your roller back and show his weak point. You
show me what you got.
Advance your Scrounger and show his weak point. I'm not sure why, but I suppose in the case of the roller back, it's a trap, right? You're trying to draw me in, I guess? I feel like that's not a great way to go about it. If I go here, the wide maw can absolutely dunk me in the lake. We probably don't want that. How much movement? 2 movement, 2 range. So you can move to here, you can attack here. If I just advance into the mountains here, that's not so bad. The Stormbird can fly wherever because flying, hooray. Gunner type, Scrapper. Roller back does retaliation. Okay. I'm going to advance the Stormbird into the mountains here. What? What? Look at the range on that. It hits... Oh, it's its dive attack, isn't it? It's the dive attack. So I can just kill... I can just kill that piece right off the bat. Where would I move to? The Abyss? That's dangerous. I could just move and not attack. Yeah, it hits a 3x3 in front of me. That's amazing. That's incredible, that is. I don't think it's hitting that roller back, but I think that may be because of the armored state that it has. I'm not sure. All right, I don't know where the Stormbird's going to move to when I attack, so let's just go ahead and do it and see what happens. Into the Abyss. I see. Okay. I could overcharge and escape from the Abyss. What's the movement? Oh, the roller back could absolutely move into the mountains and attack from there. I suspect it may be worth my while to overcharge and get out of the Abyss. Yeah. I may regret this, but I think I won't. Okay, enter.
My move.
Roller back advances a little bit. Does not show its weak point at this
Board's all
point in
yours.
time. Wide maw came out of the mountains, leaves itself wide open to being stalkered. Okay, can't quite kill it in one hit, but we can certainly do a bunch of damage. And how many VPs it's worth? 3. I could overcharge and kill it. What's this over here? That's the Scrounger. Okay. Okay, I think the Scrounger does, okay, 2 attack and moves 3. It can move to here and attack. If it does so, it'll just kill me. Maybe the thing to do is overcharge and retreat again? Maybe. I've weakened the wide maw enough where the Stormbird should be able to finish it off with no real issue. Yeah, I think let's make sure I don't die immediately. Go back over to here. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I not do anything with the Stormbird yet? Oh, I forgot that I hadn't actually taken my turn yet. Okay, so I can't attack 2 pieces. I just have enormous range. I see. And the blue circle is where I wind up after I attack? Is that the idea? Okay. Can I kill you? No. Can I kill you? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. Is that really necessary? I don't know if it's necessary, but it's not a bad thing for sure. Wait a second. How much is the rollerback worth? 4 VP. That's the most valuable piece on the board right now? It is. Okay. I feel like the rollerbacks are not as worrisome as they make them out to be, so I'm going to just go ahead and smash you.
Down it goes.
And we're going to end my turn. Wide Maw. Attacks. Pulls. Overcharges? No. Can't overcharge because it's too weak.
If you've got the stones for it.
Yeah, whatever you say, man. You're doing so well, I can't imagine why you wouldn't be cocky about it.
Piece left. Sure. Can do this.
Good luck to you, I suppose. Okay, if I attack you, I take retaliation damage, right? If the attacker's rotates toward its attacker and inflicts 1 damage if it's in range. So if I attack from an oblique angle like this, it can't retaliate, can it? I guess there's only one way to find out. Can I do more damage from over here? No. And I take damage if I do that. So from here, I guess. Wata. And you can't retaliate. Oh, that is great. That is. Okay.
My turn.
Yeah, good luck with your roller back. We retreated. I suppose because of the,
Your turn.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing. You had a chance to attack and you decided not to. You elected not to. Because it would have been a clash? Is that why? Were you attacking from a position of weakness? I mean, you were in the hills. I would imagine your attack power was higher, but I guess I don't know. Either way, you're dead.
Looks like you know what you're doing.
I guess that I do. I mean, I've never used those pieces before, but they seem to work pretty well. Great. Okay. Well, let's see. We got a Claw Strider. We got a Ravager? No, that's not a Ravager. That's just like a Scrounger or something. A Red-Eye Watcher and a Plowhorn. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and continue using this set because I quite like it. Off we go.
I'm going to enjoy taking you down.
Wow, you're awfully confident, aren't you? Okay, so that was your Plowhorn that you just put in a lake for some reason? I believe it was. We're going to put my Stormbird in the giant cluster of... no... Yes. We're going to put him in the mountains. Stormbird in the mountains, Red-Eye Watcher over there. Okay. Do we put the Stalker towards the center, or do we run him up through the mountains like I did last time? I think we do that one. That worked really well for me. Elemental Claw Strider. That's the most important one. I have to defeat that. I guess you are. It's your board. You get to choose, don't you? Okay, you're just going to fiddle around in the corner. I see how you are. Okay. So I can do some damage from here, but I wind up in the abyss if I do so. I can do a little damage from here and wind up in the mountains. That might be better. Claw Strider isn't actually that valuable, though. A lot of attack power, but it's also a gunner type, so it may have to attack from range. That may actually be a good thing. Just charge up to him from the plains here. Land in the mountains. Nothing can really attack me except from a position where I'm in strength. Yeah. Great, do it. I stomped on him. Stomped him good. Okay. From here, if I were to overcharge, I would do 4 damage and take 2 damage. Okay. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yes. I think that's worth it. Okay. And the Stalker. Can do 1 damage from there. Why don't we just move into that? Wait, what do we have here? Gunner type. Will be able to attack if I put the Stalker here, it'll be in threat of attack. What are you again? Scrounger, melee type, not really a concern. Fast though? Fast though, okay. So either one of these mountains, if I hang out in them, you'll be able to attack. I don't have a lot of health to throw around. Why not? Why put myself in range of being attacked by both of them when I can just put myself in attack range by one of them and react accordingly? Okay, enter.
My turn.
What you got? Scrounger takes the other mountain position. Plowhorn retreats and overcharges to move back into the mountains. Come on, man. This is supposed to be an expert. You're supposed to be an expert. Why is everyone so terrible at this game?
That one's off the board.
Yeah, sure is. I guess I'll just retreat to here because, well, it doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter. Alright. Stalker. Can't really attack you very well from here. Better in the mountains. I guess I'll just retreat for now. I don't have a good position to move to. But it seems like nobody's going to give the Stormbird any trouble, so I can probably just kill time until I get an opening.
Let's see.
Red-Eye Watcher futzes about. Plowhorn shuffles over here. Overcharges to get into a weak position. What are you doing? This is an insult. I really hope that your master over there is, like,
but I'm not giving up that easy.
Better at this game than you. Alright, we're going to shuffle back into the mountains over here. Try and draw them into some sort of an attack or anything, really. Red-Eye Watcher advances, does nothing. Scrounger retreats. Okay. Can the Stormbird make it to any attacking targets? No, it cannot. I could sprint it up to here. I certainly could. And then we can overcharge and... Oh, I can hit 2 targets at once, you're saying. Well, we'll do that then. Man.
Win. Don't get too cocky.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, except for that you're... What just passed over the board? Something large and with a big shadow just passed over the board at the end of that round, and I have no idea what it was. But anyway, I would be less cocky if you were less terrible. Continue. Third board. Okay, you've got... What is that? A Glinthawk? And a Clamberjaw? And a Plowhorn and a Longleg. Okay. Sure. Sure. Same set as usual. This Stormbird is amazing.
Let's go.
Okay, Plowhorn. Stormbird. Stormbird, we're just going to put in the mountains like we have been. It works out great. Longleg. My Stalker will go in the hills over here. Skydrifter. It was a Skydrifter. Not that much difference. A little bit tougher, a little bit slower. Clamberjaw joins the rest of them. Longleg runs around.
If you've got the stones for it.
You sure are. A big talker and a small player. It's a problem, really. Alright, we're going to just swoop the Stormbird over to here. We're going to move my Stalker up into the... Wait, what are you? You're a gunner type. So you could shoot my Stalker in the face. And it might knock it into the abyss. Mightn't it? I feel like it might. Is this the time for experimentation? No, I want them to be clustered together like that, because then the Stormbird can just murder them. So, let's just move up to here and end the turn.
Up.
What you got? You stay clustered. And the Longleg skitters around. Okay. Okay. Hits your target and any machines perpendicular to it, of course. The attack range is huge, but I only hit the target and whatever's perpendicular to it, not just everything around. That makes a lot of sense, and I had not been interpreting it correctly. So what is this directly in front of me? What are you? You're the Clamberjaw. Okay. If I move up to the hills here, I'm going to get swarmed, or at least I should, certainly. Do I Am I concerned that... Okay, hang on a second. The long legs empowering the Sky Drifter, right? Or it will be at the start of the next turn. The Sky Drifter will be in a position of some strength. Okay. Is it worth my while to attack the Clamberjaw in this fashion, or should I hang out in the mountains? Can the Stalker do anything? Let's determine that first. The Stalker cannot do anything, so the Stalker's going to go into the mountains over here. Or no, I can dash him over to the hills. Plowhorn might attack. Would it be able to kill me? I don't think so. This might be a little too aggressive. I might be playing poorly. But this guy has given me no reason to take him seriously so far, so... Let's just go here.
Here I go.
Here he goes, apparently. Okay, he is attacking with the Plowhorn, and if he overcharges, he can kill me. Well, look at that.
Your machine's looking lonely, Outlander.
Yeah, but that means I get to
You're
go
up,
twice, and it's a Storm Bird. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're kind of powerful. Alright, so I can one-shot that guy. Okay, my attack gets interrupted by the Sky Drifter if I turn around. So let's go ahead and smash the Stormbird.
What are you going to do now?
So now we're going to turn him around, give a good smack to the Sky Drifter, and then I'll be required to move afterward, right? So then I can retreat. And I'm required to move. We'll go back to the mountains. Yeah, you should not have left my Stormbird alone. That was a terrible idea. What if I overcharge? I could kill you, but I would also scoot off into the ocean. So that's, well, we're going to leave that alone. Enter.
Let's see.
And you lost your ram types. Oh, but you can knock me into the abyss. I see. That's not a bad plan. Sure. Happy to. All right, so I can attack from here and just kill you. Automatically moving into the mountains and being required to move, which I will. You're liking your odds, so he says. I'm really not sure how you think odds work, but I don't think they work how you think they work. Go ahead and murder you.
That one's out.
I can overcharge to do 5 damage to you. What are you? You're the Clamberjaw. High attack, particularly from the forest. I think I should overcharge and retreat back to the mountains is what I should do. There we go.
Overcharging's a double-edged sword.
You think I don't know that? I'm pretty sure I know that. Wait, you're also a double-moving Clamberjaw. This was the right move. This is the right move, because he won't be able to reach me, right? High movement, low range. Right. He can come over and attack me once if he uses everything he's got for it. And then he could overcharge and hit twice. I'm in the mountains, though. He shouldn't be able to kill me. Okay, enter.
My move.
Not like I have anything I can do right now besides end turn. Oh, indeed, you just retreat.
Make a move.
And leave yourself in a swamp.
You got the stones for it.
What on earth are you thinking? Like, how do you think this game is played? I genuinely have no idea what you're thinking.
That's the last of my boards. You've beaten them all.
There's dignity
Don't talk out of your
in
nose.
defeat if you learn from your mistakes, Regalla.
Quite a graceful student you got there.
Good game.
Cool, thanks.
As for you,
The dismissive hand gesture doesn't help.
at my table soon.
Great. That was the plan. Wait, was I supposed to say something? All the sound cut out, and my mouth moved, but I didn't say anything. I have no idea if I was supposed to say something. Whatever, I didn't. Hooray! I did it. I beat the guy. I defeated the man.
I'll be seeing you, Outlander.
Well, I mean, for a little while anyway, while I go try and play your master over here. I'd like to talk to you, please.
Are we playing or trading?
For right now, trading, because I'm going to go ahead and buy that Thunderjaw from you. Trade. Let's see. Thunderjaw. Go ahead and give me that, please. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Now...
You have good taste.
Thank you. So you actually recognize that I bought it this time, huh? Neat. All right, well, let's play.
Ready to see what a real game of strike looks like?
You have no idea how ready I am. I really hope that she's as good as she says she is. Difficulty Master. And indeed, I would get a Thunderjaw strike piece from her if I beat her. But you know, the thing is... Wait. I was going to say I could get the Thunderjaw strike piece from her if I beat her, and then I could use both Thunderjaws on the board at the same time to play anybody else. But who would I play? Erend? Seems awfully mean to just double Thunderjaw the poor guy. And what reason do you have to come get the Slaughter Spine piece if she's the last player? I don't even know. Okay, so she's got a Claw Strider, a Tide Ripper, and a Charger or something. Not a Charger, whatever they are. You know, Diggy helmet, antler person. Diggy antler person, that's the one. First board.
I won't go easy on you.
I would really hope you wouldn't. Claw Strider. Stormbird. Into the mountains. Tide Ripper. Stalker in the mountains. Grazer, that's the one.
What to do?
Okay, so you're going first. Claw Strider moves to the hills. Tide Ripper moves to another hill.
You do.
What will I do? Can't reach anybody from here. What's a Tide Ripper? Is it a gunner? It's a pull type with 3 range and 4 attack. My goodness, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous piece of work right there. That is. All right. 2 movement, 3 range. Let's cautiously advance on it with the Stalker. If it attacks me, 2 movement, 3 range. It can't attack from where it's at. It would have to advance into a weaker terrain, and it can only pull me into the hills. That said, the Stalker doesn't have that many hit points, so it could easily murder me if it tries hard, but it would have to sacrifice some health to do so, and put itself in a position of weakness. Okay. Stormbird. We're just going to go into the mountains and stay there. Enter.
My turn.
Okay, what you got? Grazer retreats. Tide Ripper does, in fact, attack the Stalker. Do 2 damage.
The board is yours.
Does not attack again. Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. All right, so... Oh, interesting. Stormbirds have friendly fire. That is fascinating, that is. Okay. So let's attack from the front. And then retreat to the mountains. And then have the Stormbird come in and swat him. Like a big old fly. Whoop-bam.
You're good. Really good.
Neat. Okay. And my sound's doing that thing again, but I suspect that's just my headset. I feel like last time the sound corruption was only on my end, so we should be fine. Okay. Great. End turn. Claw Strider advances a little bit. Grazer retreats a little bit. My turn. Stormbird can just wallop your face in. 4 is the most damage I can do, though, right? Yes, but also, what possible reason do I have not to overcharge and murder you? Oh, because it won't work. That's a very good reason. Okay. But I should retreat. What's... You're a standard Claw Strider, so you have to melee. So if I go across this abyss, you can't do a thing about it. Yeah. Great. The Stalker, meanwhile, will scuttle its way over to here. Yes. Good. Enter.
Let's see.
Claw Strider tries to get towards the Stalker. Overcharges to put itself in a position of weakness. Grazer dunks itself in the river. Honestly, is anybody good at this game? Is anybody good at this game?
I can't believe it. That was amazing.
It wasn't.
It seems as if I'm no longer the best strike player in the clan.
You only had 1 board?
You sound okay with that.
Revel in victory too long, and even the sharpest blade becomes dull.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed.
I think it's time to start playing with new boards.
Yeah, probably.
I bet our carvers can give us something that will keep us both on our toes.
Okay.
If you'd consider practicing your skills against me again.
Oh, so she's a repeatable challenge. Nice.
May we never become complacent then.
Nice.
I'd like to give you this. Something to mark your victory.
Gosh, thanks.
I look forward to our next game.
It's going to be 2 Thunderjaws at the same time. It's going to be amazing. What just happened? Why did I leap from the table like that? I have no idea. Continue. Okay. Random board. Look at that. So you can just play her on a random board with whatever pieces she feels like bringing. But it looks like the same set. She just uses those same 3 pieces? Huh. Okay.
Another time, maybe.
Another time, maybe. Sure. Okay, goodbye. I
should get going.
I should.
Come back if you feel like playing some strike.
I probably will. I'll probably see some opportunity to go do the random match against her because, honestly, I'd love to use two Thunderjaws and just see what happens. It sounds amazing. So I guess that's it for today. Cool. Thanks for sticking with me. I guess I never formally said, if you didn't want to see Machine Strike, thanks for watching and you may depart, but I hope it was implied. And if you did stay this long, well, thank you for watching also, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I don't know, it went way more easily than it should have. I really like Machine Strike in principle, and I really wish that it was hard. And that's a data file I've never seen.
Aloy, time to play some strike?
How did you even see me down here? I don't know, but there's data right there. I'll have to check it out next time. In any case, thanks for watching. Next time, we're going to challenge the arena and see if it goes anywhere near as well as that Machine Strike just did. Because probably it won't. I'll see you then.